Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with the Atakline for this Wednesday, September 30th, 2015. Can't believe it's the end of September going into October, man. It's crazy. 2015 is going fast. I haven't been in Atakline in a few days. I've been very busy. Gig-wise, I'll get to the gigs I had last couple of days in a second. But yesterday, I ended my year-and-a-half journey, 8 terms of classes at Gold Comedy and 9 Mile and Ferndale. That's my advanced certificate. I just finished my advanced classes. I had 4 classes of intro 1, 2, 3, and 4, March to December of last year. The advanced classes started in January, and I just ended my last class show last night, which was amazing. Me and my comedy friends, you know who you are, Jenny, Dan, Tom, Charlie, and Paul, and our teacher Lauren has been terrific this past semester. Probably one of our strongest class shows. I thought Advanced 3 show was great, but our Advanced 4 was amazing. Some great skits in there. I had probably one of the highlights, the last segment. Let's say it involved prison and mermaid fucking. Let's just say that much. You fill in the blanks. That was like the highlight. Now, always wear it like a badge of honor that I delivered the last line of the last class show of Advanced 4, that I delivered the final line, and that was, if I can fucking move it, I can fuck anything. Vandalized me, and that was perfect. And Charlie, one of my guys, he had his kids show up, and I'm glad his kids weren't that offended. I talked to him later, and I saw Facebook like, yay. So, it was fun, man. It was terrific. Besides the improv thing, 4 gigs this past weekend, the 25th and 26th and 27th. Friday began my back to school tour with the Romeo High School Watchdog game. Tailgate. We did a tailgate in August as part of the Summer Escapade tour, and it was just okay. It was kind of cold and kind of overcast. Friday, 75 and sunny for the evening of the tailgate. It got cold as the game went on, but for the tailgate, it was warm as hell. Not 90, but it was like 70. And great crowd showed up. Best crowd we've had for a tailgate all season. This was my second one. I was supposed to do one around Labor Day weekend, but my dad went to Washington State. Ended up being a good thing because it was 90 degrees that day. And it got rained out, too, the game on Labor Day weekend. So we had a hell of a time at the tailgate. Best crowd yet. Great Survivors tent. Needed some more activities, but still, we were saving that for homecoming. Can't wait for that one. Next tailgate, October 9th, though. Band night. Then, 2 gigs at Westview Orchards to kick off my other tour. I got another tour on the side. Attacking the Holidays. First weekend of Westview that both days were terrific. Last couple weeks has been Saturday's weather sucked. Sunday's weather and attendance was better. Both days, finally, both days coexisted. If both days were the same weather, 70 and sunny both days, and it was terrific attendance. Sunday a little more as usual, but Saturday was the best crowd we had on a Saturday. Great day of fun on both days. Great crowds both days, with having to join all the great family fun in the orchards and all that great jazz. And the Grill on the Hill open. We had a Grill on the Hill open. We have a grill at the Milkhouse Cafe by the side of where I DJ at, that's been open for weeks. They always open the Grill on the Hill, which is on the family farm side, a few weeks after it opens up for the fall season. So it's going to be a great time there for the rest of the year. If weekends like last weekend happen again in Westview, I'll have an easy time there for the rest of the fall season. Besides Westview gigs, Saturday night, I went to Wiley, Hell's a Home, 4th year in a row DJing there. Fall event, probably one of the best ones we've done. Laid back crowd, you know. Had some ladies dancing towards the end, some drunk ladies wanted to dance with some Cupid shuffle and stuff, and I was like, yay. The biker boys don't want like the N-word shit. We don't want that beep music. The only one I played was Cupid, then I played like Fat Bongos and stuff. They danced the biker chick rock. I call it that. But there was like a lot of old country, old rock, new rock dominant throughout the evening. A lot of laid back vibes, and everyone was enjoying it, getting drunk and having fun on a good Saturday night. It was good weather, like I said. Saturday afternoon, it got colder as the day went on, but still a lot of people showed up to the Hell's a Home thing. So a terrific weekend of gigs this past weekend. I got 4 gigs again this weekend. Same kind of schedule. 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Friday, first fun one of the year. Princeton Elementary, making my debut there. Then 2 shows at Westview again Saturday and Sunday. Saturday night, got a yacht club event for Bay Harbor Yacht Club. So that's a whole lot of fun. Another fun weekend ahead of me. Let's get down to business in the entertainment news that's happened over the last couple of days. Starting with your number 1 movie for the weekend. Well, the short reign of Water came to an end as Hotel Transylvania 2, the only major family movie out right now, garnered a $48 million opening weekend, making it the biggest opening in September ever. And it even made more than the first movie did in its first weekend. And it's got great reviews across the board. Something that any other Adam Sandler movie doesn't get good reviews. Because Adam Sandler movies gets F's. First time his movie actually got an A for once. Other movies coming out that did well. The Intern with Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro, making a modest $17 million. But still getting destroyed. Maybe a lot of people expecting more out of that movie. But going up against an animated movie, you're going to lose. But I'm glad that horror movie, The Green Lantern, or should I say The Green Inferno, bombed. Yay! That movie fucking stupid. So I'm glad that movie bombed. But Halloween's coming up, so a lot of horror movies are coming out. They may do well. So there you go. Well, you got number 1 movies. You got, of course, other number 1 albums and singles on the Billboard charts. After 2 weeks, The Weeknd's album, Beauty Beyond the Madness, got kicked off by another hip-hop album, a surprise mixtape from Drake and Future. What a Time to Be Alive, very catchy title, debuted at number 1 this week on the Billboard Top 200. I think the album came out digitally, and now it's out physically now. But the album did get most of the sales from album sales. 300,000 came from album sales, well, about 30,000, because it made a total of 375,000 total, with the majority being album sales and the rest coming from digital services. And while The Weeknd is no longer the number 1 album, he does have a little sympathy prize. He's still the number 1 single. For the second week in a row, The Hills is still the number 1 single, following The Weeknd kicking himself off last weekend with I Can't Feel My Face being kicked off by said The Hills. Meanwhile, the last artist to do that, to kick herself off, Taylor Swift, landed in the top 10 with Wildest Dreams, thus making this her 5th top 10 single coming from 1989. 5th straight, by the way, top 10 hit coming from that album. She's had quite the weekend with Mick Jagger appearing and Steven Tyler appearing at her shows in Nashville over the weekend. So also congrats to the number 1 movie, congrats to The Weeknd and the Drake and Future for the number 1 singles and albums and all that jazz. Now, speaking of movies and movies that went to number 1, a little bit of a date change of the 3rd movie in the Pitch Perfect trilogy. Pitch Perfect 2 just came out on Blu-ray and DVD over the weekend. Movie did pretty well in May. Dominant on the box office, beating out Mad Max, which was a big surprise to macho dudes everywhere that a chick flick would beat that macho movie. And just to hear that again drives them crazy. And now there is going to be a Pitch Perfect 3. Now they changed the date. They tweaked the date a little bit. They did announce an initial date of July 21st. Where they were going to go head-to-head with the new movie, a mysterious movie, not much info about it, coming from Christopher Nolan, the director of the Batman trilogy, the recent one, the Dark Knight trilogy. So they decided to move it to August the 4th of 2017. That's going to be a big year for Universal. Universal had a hell of a year with Jurassic World, bringing back a assumed dead franchise back from the dead. Furious 7, the biggest movie of that franchise's history, and of course Pitch Perfect 2. I think they're making Furious 8 coming out 2017 as well. And now they got, like I said, Pitch Perfect 3 coming out in 2017 as well. We have no director yet because Elizabeth Banks, one of the stars of the film, directed Pitch Perfect 2. Mixed reviews, but mostly a big box office success, as I just mentioned. But Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson are both set to reprise their roles in Pitch Perfect 3. So there you go. Change the date for Pitch Perfect 3 coming out in August of 2017. And I got some award show news for you about the EMA and the AMAs. Well, the European Music Awards, the MTV EMAs, will take place on October 25th. The nominations were announced a few years ago as Taylor Swift led the nominations. 9. The most nominations ever for a single artist in a year of the EMAs. But until now, we didn't know who was hosting it. Very unique pairing as Ruby Rose, along with Taylor Swift bestie Ed Sheeran, will be co-hosting the MTV EMAs in October. Ed Sheeran will be going up for Best Male, Best Live Act, and Best World Act. Both are very excited about this show. And it'll air on October 25th, which is a Sunday night at 9 p.m. That's probably European time. I have no idea. Where is it going to air in America? And when is it going to air in America? We shall see when that happens, when it does air in America. So there you go. Ed Sheeran co-hosting an award show with Ruby Rose. Who the hell that is? Well, one award show announces some hosts. One award show set to announce their nominations. Next week on Good Morning America on, I think, October 13th, in a couple weeks, actually, Joe Jonas and Charlie Puth will both announce the first set of nominees for the American Music Awards, set to take place on November 22nd at 8 p.m. on ABC, or as I call it, once again, Survivor Series Sunday, wrestling-wise. The first 6 nominees, categories, should I say, the first nominees for the 6 categories were announced on the Good Morning America, while the nominees for another 5 categories will be announced that same day on Snapchat, on the AMA's Snapchat page. A lot of people announcing their stuff, social media, and all these other outlets. On the MTV, when they announced their VMA nominations, they announced it on Beats Radio, on Apple Music. And now they're announcing the first set of nominees for the AMAs on GMA, Good Morning America. Makes sense because ABC is hosting the show. And we got the Snapchat portion too. So there you go. AMA nominees announced October 13th on GMA and on Snapchat, with the awards set to take place November 22nd. As I mentioned, the EMAs got their hosts. So there you go. Now, speaking of streaming services, Tidal, the Jay-Z service, has been around for about a few months. It's been maligned and kind of been criticized for its handling of the artist, which is supposed to be by the artist, for the artist. But to bring back morale in the world of Tidal, a big Tidal celebration, Tidal X 1020, will take place on that day, October 20th, at the arena that Jay-Z built, Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, which will be headlined by so many guests of various genres. You got, obviously, the first couple of hip-hop, Jay-Z and Beyonce getting involved. Also, Prince will be performing, along with Nicki Minaj, who just signed up for a comedy on ABC Family, along with Usher, Tucci, Weezy and Baby, whatever he wants to be called this week, Lil Wayne, T.I., Fabulous, the only country artist on the set, Thomas Rhett, Damian Marley, and Corinne, and Hit Boy, with more set to be announced. Pre-sales are going on right now for Tidal subscribers today, while the general public goes on sale Friday, both starting at noon. So the Tidal pre-sales already started. The tickets will start at $74. That's without the fees. And going to the highest range of $244. The proceeds from the concerts will be donated to organizations dedicated to advancing positive community relations and effecting systematic change for the development and sustainability of just societies. This inaugural event, philanthropic focus. Hope I pronounced that right. The disbursement of the funds will be overseen by the New Award Foundation, a New York-based organization which partners with various philanthropic initiatives. Hope I pronounced that word again right. So there you go. Big celebration set to take place for Tidal, the streaming service for Jay-Z that he started, and lots of celebrity guests to perform on that big event on October the 20th. I bet you'll be streamed on Tidal. That's my guess. We shall end with a little bit of TV news. Modern Family's tonight. Last week's season premiere was amazing. Even though they lost the Emmy again, for the first time ever, losing the Emmy for Best Comedy Series to Veep, they still had a strong season premiere about what happened during the summer, and very intriguing episode to start the new season off with a lot of things that were kind of left unanswered during the season finale, with their relationship with Haley and Andy being threatened with Andy proposing to his long-standing girlfriend, Beth, and Andy being regretful that he should have been engaged to Haley instead. So, a lot of things happening in that season premiere, and I can't wait for the next episode tonight at 9, 8 Central on ABC Family. What a repeat will probably be someday, unless it's on USA Network, ABC. Meanwhile, a woman who's, of course, set to star in American Horror Story Hotel got a big honor, is getting a big honor. Lady Gaga is going to be honored as Billboard's Woman of the Year following last year's Woman of the Year, Taylor Swift. And what a year it's been for Gaga. Trying to pull a comeback. If Justin Bieber can pull a successful comeback off, I think Gaga's on the way to that comeback. Huge album with Tony Bennett, the Grammy-winning Cheek to Cheek, debuted #1 last year, had a big tour around it, and I saw him on that tour at Meadowbrook, which was amazing. That was my second time seeing Gaga. First time seeing Bennett, and it was a terrific jazz show. It was awesome. And of course, starring in American Horror Story, having a great Oscar performance, raising a lot of efforts about several causes, including Till It Happens to You, a song about abuse that's recently happened to come out, and it was happily received. And of course, all that great stuff that she's done, like this career for everything else. The event will take place on December 11th, and for the first time ever, and this makes sense, an event honoring women will be on a network that's all about women. Lifetime will be televising the event for the very first time. They never had this Billboard event air on TV. It'll air on December 18th, and the event will be produced by Don Misher Productions, which produces a lot of events, including producing the Billboard Awards, the Oscars, the recent Emmy Awards, and the Super Bowl halftime show. So there you go. Lifetime is very honored to broadcast the Billboard Woman of the Year for the first time ever, especially with Lady Gaga receiving the honor. With the executive vice president of Lifetime saying that we're delighted to partner with Billboard on this special event, bringing it to a mass audience for the first time. Lady Gaga is an extraordinary artist, emblematic of the strength, courage, and fortitude that Lifetime celebrates. We are thrilled to offer a platform to recognize her in every way that she deserves, more than she deserves it, man. I'm glad that she's trying to make the comeback here. And hopefully this is one of many steps to get that comeback rolling. Once again, people can do it, so can Gaga. So there you go. Lady Gaga to receive the Billboard Award for Woman of the Year yet again. Not yet again, but you know what I mean. Another big honor for her, for the Billboard Award. It'll air for the first time ever on television in December on Lifetime. Makes sense. Women Network about women. For women. And that is it for the Atakline. I used to watch Lifetime for Sue Marcus Sweep and Shop Till You Drop. And I'm a guy, so that was the only place it was on until PAX. So there you go. Thank you for watching the Atakline. See you later. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. All right. Bye-bye. Yeah.